So now here with another game that is Hunter's Moon, a Sovereign Syndicate adventure. So this game is based on a game that came out some years ago that was like, you can say an ARPG, something like that if you want to call it like that. So it's based on that one, but this one that's new. It's like a Slay Spire type game. You can say it like that. It's posed by Zugalu, but I forgot the name of the developer. I forgot because the name of the game is so big and everything, and I forgot. The game is supposed to come out this year. It says 2025, but you never know if it is gonna be this year or not. So let us see. I played the Sovereign Syndicate.
Thick fog, Hugo, but this is no regular weather phenomenon. Shall I recap? First, the fog lifted and we could see the moon. Its natural procession halted, with that unnatural violet hue. Then, random violence erupted in the streets and crazed animals. Even for the East End, that's unexpected. But where did they come from? And now reports of radical zealots causing mayhem. Well, it's no mystery why Her Majesty chose to enlist my aid. I am, after all, the brightest technological mind of our era. Yes, thank you, Hugo. I believe we'll find the answers in the skies above London. Take a look at the etherioscope. These radiation readings, well, I don't know what to make of them. If the equipment is functioning properly, it shouldn't be possible. Unless the engines must have been damaged in the storm. Fortunately, my armor kept me safe, but we'll need to make some repairs. Hugo, I believe these locals intend to do us harm. Kindly relay a missive to the Syndicate dispatch. We may need some assistance.
We need some assistance. Basics. Defeat damage by playing cards from your hand. Cards cost energy to play when your energy is spent and your turn. At the end of your turn, new cards are drawn and energy is restored. Typical. Many defensive cards allow you to gain block against enemy planning an attack to attack you. Each point of block reduces physical damage to your vigor, health basically. Half of your block will decay at the start of your next turn. Mental damage affects your nerve and cannot be prevented using block. During your turn, you can predict enemy attacks, enemy's intent above them. If the enemy is attacking, over them to reveal their target. Allies will share their intent as well. But beyond cards, you also have abilities and consumables. Each agent has a unique ability that can be used 3 times per combat. During your journey, you will find consumables that are removed after use. So this shows to get intention that's to himself. So this guy is cursed. This robot is gonna do attack to that guy. To the buff on itself. What? Okay. Electric damage to a random enemy. So everything is done, right? Free. So what else is? The character receives 50% more damage from the base damage of all attacks. Or ally. No, is someone going to attack me? Oh, this guy. Intends to apply the okay. So we could kill this guy. So this guy is gonna attack to him. Gain fallen axe mode. Okay. Remove a block from an enemy, no. Okay. It's still hard sometimes.
Looks like you have correspondence. It must be urgent to reach you here.
It's a little bit hard to understand when they are going to attack someone. I think it should be like in top of the enemy to show that they're going to do like damage to someone. It's a little bit hard because it shows it's in top of a character, and then it's like you need to know which one is going to attack to him. So you need to get used to it.
I won't be needing that room tonight, Eustace. I'm off to help an old friend.
So we play with her? Oh shit. Broken wings. Battle with corrupted creatures, an encounter with character or event.
Emerging from the wood's darkest recesses, you spy a caravan in a clearing. Close by are a tent and a table, but the site is deserted. A warm campfire suggests that someone was recently here, though you have no desire to wait for them in a forest full of predators.
Look inside the caravan.
The inside is a chaotic mess, books and knickknacks scattered everywhere. You pocket a lone item from the shelf to your right and move on.
So a card that I can choose: gain 2 wind up. Spiky, each attack from this character deals 4 damage to the attacker. To an ally? Wait, I apply 4 spiky to an ally? What? Oh yeah, it's like that it works. Deals 4 damage, gain 4 block. I think this... what is wind up? Doesn't say what's wind up. Weird. I think I'm going for this. But why it doesn't say what the hell is wind up? It's very weird. Okay, so now we have to fight. We have a dog, is it? Enthralled is intended to Hercules, so this is Hercules. So debuff this guy. So both of them are going to attack to Hercules. What is this? Draw 1 card. One vigor is reduced to 0. This character enters recovery form instead of dying. Ah, okay. So everyone is going to attack to me? Jesus Christ. Why the fuck everyone is attacking to me? That's so much damage. At least I was able to block a lot of it. How the hell? Because they are wind up, is it? Can protect a little bit the Doge. He's gonna try to get shield. Can do some damage with that. He's gonna take 6 damage, 16. There we go. Is that an item over there? Oh no, it's a Helix. Okay, that's Helix.
You see a pillar of smoke and follow it to a small farm where the starling rests in a field. Despite signs of a struggle, it looks like lights are on inside. You climb the gangplank and find Griswold inside, ratcheting a leaking pipe. He looks relieved to see you and invites you to join him at a table covered in maps and scientific charts.
She'd make a fine barn, Griswold.
The Starling's engines took a beating in the storm, but she'll fly again. I just need the right parts.
The two of you seem to have your hands full. What exactly does Her Majesty need from me?
Our engines need replacement parts. Not something you can pick up in the Haypenny shop, but I'm sure you'll manage. Hugo and I need to stay here and finish repairs.
Is that all?
I'm certain the lunatics who accosted us outside were motivated by some external force. If you're able, find out what it is and put a stop to it.
Repair talents cards. Okay, you can't do enough on cards talents. Insufficient resource. Oh, okay, so you need to start from over here. So I don't have the resource, probably need to be over there. Repair. We need wood. These are the items. Select an agent: Molly O'Malley, Dr. Griswold Winbolt, Jericho Jackson, Nandi Mabatsu. So, a mode for trying, but there's a shotgun, blade and trusty won't air, Kushmar, and a compensate for anything. We can go with her, like her abilities are not that bad. A logging camp in the woods has gone silent, and a rasping wind now wafts from that direction. Workers, loved ones, are calling for someone to investigate and uncover the logger's fate. The rot runs deep. Elite encounter. Can do this one.
Wading through the acrid waters, you see a mill perched atop a grassy patch of land in the middle of the forest. Emerging from the reeds, you discover an emaciated corpse slumped against the front door, a cloth pouch clenched in one of its fists. The word "no" is scrawled on the door, and what appears to be dried blood.
Search the body. Probably say not to
both
open.
hands to pry apart the rigidly clenched fingers. Eventually, his digits snap free and you extract the pouch. As you inspect the contents, something snarls from behind the mill's door and begins to bang against it. You dash away before tempting the fates any further.
Deal damage to all enemies. But what probably you only see when you are in battle. Visit to restore your vigor, progress, move cards. Battle of human drive mad by blood moon. We can go for here first. Oh, what? Where? Move? What? But the ways to upgrade? Oh, the secrets are over here. Where was the upgrade? It said upgrade, but there was nothing. Let's see here the elite. Recovers 4 vigor. Can do that. Kill these. Holy shit. Hey, that can put to us. It's gonna take a while because he's always summoning. Can put onto that guy. Like that would block the damage. But that poison. Heal it. I wonder if it heals, it takes out that. Trying to go for damage in there. See if I can kill faster. I think if I get the cards, attacking cards, I can do it. Need to protect him. Like that I don't take damage. There we go. Holy shit. At the end of your turn, left over is out to your next turn. Sure. The character takes 2 damage at the end of turn. The effect of bleed on decrease per turn. Draw 3 cards, discard 1. I think I'm going for this. Oh, I got a tarot card. Didn't even knew that could do. Gain a character star and 5 nerf. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Get some health. Oh, that's good. Can do this. Everyone is going to attack to me. Jesus Christ, relax, my friends. No, the Doge. He's only down to restore because that's how like stacks. Oof, he didn't die. God damn. Deal 5 that applies 1 orientation. Piercing damage. So I'm going for that. Merchant. Let's go for Merchant. Hopefully he has good shit. Gain 10 block? Yes, please. I'm gonna do like that. Do this one. Obtain a Helicar powerful card. Upgrade a card. Lose 5 nerf, gain a head card. I'm gonna do this. Apply 8 block, deal 4 damage to all enemies. Apply Frenzy. The character deals 50% and receives 50% less damage. I think I'm going for this. So many. That. So he's gonna attack. Like that dodge. Protect the dodge, then. Nice dodge. Always forget that this one is 2 days. There we go. Tarot card. At the start of your turn, gain 5 block. That's not bad. Deal damage, apply 2 trauma. Deal 8 damage. I'm going for that for the trauma. Hopefully it's the enemy attacks. Okay, this is the ones that get fucked.
You follow a river to an old sawmill. Hastily made barriers and spiked palisades slow your approach, suggesting it was used as some sort of redoubt. Multiple enthralled are impaled on the barricades, but the camp is now quiet. The dirt path continues up the
I think
hill.
I'm going to investigate.
You pry the boards from the door and call out, hoping someone may have taken refuge within. But from the dim light of the shack's interior, rise the glowing eye.
Damn. Can protect more myself. This. That guy should be dead eventually because of poison, right? The Doge didn't die. Now we kill. Trauma! Deals applies to bleeding, yes, we can do that. Another consumable that is about electric shock.
In a clearing at the edge of the path, a crude wooden effigy, a wicker man, stands unfinished. With the approach of the spreading lichen, the workers never had the chance to light it. The corrupted bodies of several
Burn it.
workers set the wretched thing ablaze with a torch, covering your mouth with your sleeve as the flames consume it. Perhaps the deed will bring some measure of comfort to the souls who died here.
Ah, lost some nerve, damn. The wealthy landowners of Thornwood are hosting an exclusive moon party. Rumors of unnatural rites and human guests abound. Infiltrate and uncover their motives. Bloodlight Vigil.
You come across a travelling fiddler, camping by the roadside. He takes notice as you pass, but continues his song. It whispers of a terrible gang of highwaymen who terrorized the forest long ago. One of the leaders, Old Tom, was a murderous sort and was hanged at the top of the hill. He stops to explain how the song was passed on by his grandfather, but it's not a ghost story, it's a curse.
Ah, is it like a side quest? Do I have money? Can buy, but I cannot use that. Gain 1 consumable. Lose 500, you can't even do that. A relic. Can do that. The problem is that there is nothing for nerf. Gonna protect the dog. There we go. It's almost the same as the other one. Or reduced doom. Can get to 10. Not gonna spend a lot. In the field behind the old mine, you find a crudely carved statue 7 meters tall. It appears to have been hewn from a single black stone and must be tremendous heavy.
Some of its features are reminiscent of a fertility goddess, but the longer you try to focus on its form, the less recognizable it becomes.
Really? Shit. Lost again, nerf, come on.
The floorboards creak with every step inside the chapel, once a sanctuary to the Lord's messengers and those seeking his blessings. A broad plank bridges a hole between the pews. Upon it, the body of a priest, his arms dangling down
Left
over
hand.
the gap. You untie the knot on the left wrist, and the body starts to shift to its right. You tear the bag from its wrist and leap back. The planks splinter apart, and the body drops into the darkness with a terrific...
Money. We got some money from that. Do I want to fight? Or I think I'm going against this.
In a woodsy glade, you discover a young woman, her flesh crawling with lichen, her eyes dim and unfocused as she mutters to herself. Though you can barely make out the sounds, you somehow grasp their meaning. Leave.
I'm gonna
Her
do
mumbled warning is more than enough for you. You flee along the path, hands stretched to fend off the
no,
hanging...
lose the nerve, goddamn man. The urge of which are too much for the mind to bear. Your nerves are shot. You retreat back to the Starling before Manus consumes you. Damn it. Oh, yeah, the tunnels is for here. Ah, this is for you to like level up. And then you come over here, right? Molly? What the hell? Why it says Molly? Right, why it says... Oh, okay. Because it says. Damn it, my nerve went to 0 because of that. So I should have tried to save her, was it? So do you start on mission 2? No, mission 1, okay. No, but it's still the same. It's still the same. Because they sold Tom. Gain a random tarot card. At start of your turn, 50% chance to draw 1 card. Wow. Amazing. Can do this to start getting some money. It's always these 2. Who the fuck is gonna do 16? Need to protect a little bit Hercules. Not lose health. There we go. Okay, draw 1 card against her. So for what I'm understanding, wind up is for you to do more damage, right? But it doesn't say. Hey, they can spawn these ones? Holy shit. Need to kill this guy as fast as possible now. Gonna try to defend myself, not lose health. There we go. Tarot card, deal 5 Vigor damage at the start of each turn. For 2 turns, monsters take double damage. Gain money. But I think I'm gonna do this. Random relic. Consumable slot, sure. Relic. This can be good. Let's go for the elite. The elite is always good because you can get that gold shit. So. Put the bleeding. Like, you want to kill that guy fast as hell. Should be dead. He was still able to put fucking poison. Here we go. Give me that relic. I do think enemy restore 1 nerf, that's not bad. I'll gain 1 consumable. I think I'm going for the consumable. Increase the level of all ability by 1. Draw 2 cards, lose 10, gain 8 wind up. You gain 1 vulnerability, damn. I think I'm gonna do another one of those. There we go. Fast, that was fast. No. No. Can do that one. I don't want that tarot card. The tarot card is a little bit meh.
The lichen is spreading wildly here. You observe it pulsing faintly, like ripples in a pond. The ripples have a rhythm, all leading northeast towards Hangman's Hill.
Hangman's Hill.
The lichen continues uninterrupted as you traverse the forest. The one natural bit of life around you is a magpie struggling to free itself from some branches above.
Reach into
You
the
shimmy
hole.
up the tree and, with the prize in hand, leap down. The magpie shakes itself free, snatches the other item in its beak,
Oh, it's
and
a
flies
hare.
off into the gloom.
Draw 2 cards. And I lost the elf, of course. But there's no point. I still, I'm good with it. Because it's a restore elf.
The crowd cheers or screams, impossible to discern which. When for a moment the moon's glow fades, they exchange bewildered glances. Before the sky, you try to make sense of the sky's shifting colours and the mad folk's delirious chorus. Ultimately, you're left with more questions than answers about what just transpired.
-2, so I can only have 13 now nerf because of that. A logging camp in the woods has gone south and the resident wind now wafts from that direction. The workers level 1 are calling for someone to investigate and uncover the logger's fate. The rot runs deep. Can I get money? Can try to upgrade a card. Did that upgrade? You don't even know.
The floorboards creak with every step inside the chapel, once a sanctuary to the Lord's messengers and those seeking his blessings. A broad plank bridges a hole between the pews.
So what about the
Upon
right
it,
hand?
You untie the knot on the right wrist, and the body starts to shift to its left. You tear the bag from its wrist and...
What's that one? It's like me. There's an elite beetle in there. Go. For each stack of strength obtained, but I don't have that. I don't have that way to obtain strength. Nice, the wood that is for that repair. My tarot cards. My tarot cards are good. Can do that. I don't know what's that one, but I need to see it. But I don't know what else is that. I cannot see my character. Oh, the ability is these. Apply trauma. Can go for another one of these. Put trauma. Give a little bit of that to him. Nice. Come on, good relic. Not bad. I think my tarot cards are good.
You follow a river to an old sawmill. Hastily made barriers and spiked palisades slow your approach, suggesting it was used
So
as some
follow
sort of
the path.
You continue up the path. Though there are numerous bodies of the enthralled here,
Still
you
lose.
find no sign.
Man. Losing always nerve.
In a clearing at the edge of the path, a crude wooden effigy, a wicker man, stands unfinished. With the approach of the spreading lichen, with an effort, you drag your eyes away from this new horror, telling yourself there's nothing more to
Tell
do.
is that. I've intercepted a missing from a local constabularius to Scotland Yard. A few officers went missing while on patrol near Blackwell Marsh, and the locals seem to be growing restless. Bodies in the marsh. Get more money. Can go for the merchant to see what we can get. Can do like that. More wood for that repairs.
Something flickers underfoot, casting outsized shadows that skip and dance by its feeble light. It's a broken lantern. Alongside the abandoned lantern, you find a boot half stuck in the mud. You suspect it belongs to one of the missing constables. The moment you touch it, the light winks out.
I don't know what this does, so... And getting 5 block is always important.
Ahead, you spot a faint blue light, like some eldritch lamp floating through the swamp, its swaying motion too regular for marsh gas. Whatever it is, it mirrors
Follow
your
the
steps.
light.
You hear a faint sound on the wind, like children playing. Casting around for the source, it seems to come first from in front, then behind. Without warning, the light blinks out. You wait in
Heal
the
10
darkness
figure
for your
when
eyes
visit
to adjust
tavern. Whoa,
and discover something
nice.
stuck.
That's a good thing. Can go over here. Random console, meh. This is to get more. Gain a card. Oh yes, that's good. Get some nerf back.
You pass through a hamlet, barely a few houses at the roadside, and overhear a conversation within. "We need to stay inside, Mar. Our neighbours are losing their damned minds." The man sounds nervous as he consoles his mother. "The moon will pass soon, and when it does, all will be right, I promise." A chill wind passes you by as you stop to eavesdrop. The man, now concerned, says, "Mar."
Face and feet old Tom. Oh, it's a boss battle.
You spy something in a fetid pond, which you first take for a hump of rags. A pale woman floats face down at the edge, dress billowing in the still water.
We go with
Her
caution.
body slips beneath the surface as you approach. For a moment the night is still. Then,
Of course,
rising
I was 5 nerf. Should have gone immediately, was it? Oh, it's Kelpie. There we go. Defeated easy. Ooh, that's good. A dark roll cuts through the forest of Hangman's Hill, illuminated by the spectacle of the Whispering Legion. It seems to be spreading from here, and you strongly suspect you are close to discovering the source. Defeat Old Tom at Hallel, face and feet.
In a secluded hollow, you discover a small brick cottage. The windows are all boarded over, but a trickle of smoke rises from the chimney. What can you tell me about old Tom? A weathered face appears at a crack in the window. "Have you heard of Hangman's Hill? As the legend goes, Tom King was hanged for a highwayman ages back. He's been haunting the place ever since." "Then what about the whisper, as you call it?" "I reckon it's down to that damned moon somehow. Anyway, I wish you luck." He steps back into the shadows.
Yeah. Well, got more money, there's no point in, I didn't add more over there. Is this then Old
You
Tom?
follow the lichen's sickly glow up a steep and rocky path. Arriving at the top of Hangman's Hill, you find a
Okay,
sprawling oak. The corruption must be stopped
Gonna have
at
to
all
fight
costs.
against it.
You stand your ground.
We have to face Old Tom. Old Tom is a fucking cage. Oh no, you have two things, okay. It's the cage and the tree. gonna try to get some defense up. Ah, still hit me with that. There we go. Holy shit. Can't get that one again. 300 money. The Investigate crash show up and spilling the remains of old Tom onto the ground. The Whispering Legions glow deems to nothing, and with its unholy source defeated, it begins to wither. Reading the force of this deadly curse should bring relief to the village nearby, but the moon's red glow is stronger than ever. Oh, I need hands over here. 8 hands over there. Like, overall, like, if you like, you know, if you like Slade Spire or games like this one, you know, that is, you know, roguelite with cards, you know, you're gonna enjoy this one. Of course, this one is then based on that game's Sovereign Syndicate, so if you play Sovereign Syndicate, you know some of these characters. But if you like Slade Spire, you're gonna enjoy this one. You know, you basically throw cards to enemies, you know, get some defense, attack, be careful with debuffs, and of course, buffs for yourself, so you know, things like that. And I don't know if everyone has like an ally with you in battle. I don't know about that, but I think everyone has, and of course it's controlled by IE, not controlled by you. You only control one character. But yeah, like, and of course in here you need to be careful with the sanity. That's called a nerf. If you get 0, it's like game over basically. But yeah, but it's interesting, it's cool. So if you want to try it, the demo is already, I think it's available if I'm not mistaken. I think it's already available, so you can download and try it if you like it. Don't forget, if you play it and you like it, don't forget to wishlist, because it always helps the developers and of course the game to get more visibility. So hope you enjoy it and see you on the next step.